Hi guys, so I've got another video for you today. You can see that this was recorded on Friday, which is the 24th, and just to confirm, today is the 24th of June. So I recorded my session and you can see I've already entered. So just before I play this video, you can see we had a 15-minute high. There's 7 o'clock. We broke the high, broke down, break of structure, fair value gap, and I decided to enter here and here, and you can see there's my positions. So moving on with the video, I was quite confident with this trade. You can see that at this point I was just zooming out, so if I move back, I was actually on the 5-minute chart, because I was wanting to see what this candle was trying to do, and I can see that it pushed up but closed below the previous bullish candle. So moving forward, what we have is the market decides to break down, and right there I've got, like I mentioned, I've always got my news opened, and you can see that we had FOMC member speaking, medium impact news right there, and I'm just highlighting that for you guys to see, and it was going to happen at 7:30. So generally right there it was happening as I was looking at the market. So the market decided to break down. TP1 was originally there, and I was quite you can see that I was overzealous or quite greedy for my profit in terms of the close. So I actually had the close way at the bottom, and this was supposed to be TP1. You'll see that as the market comes down, what I notice is prior to 7, we had this fair value gap right here, which it was reacting off. And you can see that I actually take some partials there. So right there, I decide to take half off, leaving half on, and you'll see that change as I click this button, and it goes to half, and there's orders, and there's a blue arrow. So I bring my stop loss to break even, because I'm thinking, because of this right here, I'm a bit confused. Another reason is this line is the 2-day high, so you can see that I'm changing this, and I'm thinking, okay, so I'll look for TP2 down there. So the market still plays around here, and you'll see that I actually create a box. Now Friday is generally a slow day, so from here to this close, you'll see that I change that from TP2 to close, and I bring the TP there. That's a 58 pip move, and I generally didn't think that it would go any lower than this if it did get down there. Because Friday generally the market is quite slow, and they don't make really big moves on a Friday. So I'm marking out the 3-minute fair value gaps, marking out 5-minute fair value gaps, making sure that they get respected. And you can see we get this big push up, and the candle closes below this 5-minute candle. Also here you'll see me actually draw this out just so that I can show you guys. The reason why I took profit there was because of this fair value gap and how the candles were reacting. So I didn't want to not take any profit, and what I did was I wrote a message just to say that this area is why I took the stop loss down, and I took some profit, and I brought up the take profit as well up, because I didn't think it would fall as far as I thought it would fall. So here is the message. Moving forward, market is still playing in that area, and you will see that I'll just continue forward just so that you can see there's a 5 minute fair value gap there. You've got 8:30 here, and I'm just marking out where 8:30 happens, and you see right there I actually get tagged out at break even. So I made some profit today, and then I got put into a break even position, and that is what happened. Now this video, obviously you can see here, is that there's still lots of room in terms of time. This was recording and I wasn't at the screen, so this is going to stay like this and it doesn't change. And if I just drag it forward just to show you that it doesn't change, that is pretty much there. So this is where I stopped recording. So we jump into trading view. You will see, okay, so this is the daily chart. We'll actually do the analysis first before we look at what we're thinking. So there's 7, there's 10, New York. We've got New York open here. We've got a 5 minute fair value gap. We've also got a 1 hour fair value gap that hasn't been touched. There's my message. There's my 5 minute fair value gap, TP1. So you can see they're sold there, sold again, took TP there, and break even there. So I got stopped out. So if I take that from here to here, it's around about 33 pips. So again, it was better than, 1 is better than not having a losing trade, and 2 is better than nothing. So I did actually get some profit out of the market today. You can see that it was quite choppy today in the market, and we decided to go back up. Notice how we haven't broke this high, so we've got relative highs here now that obviously I'll be looking at next week. And you can see the market decided to continue to play around here, and it just kept jabbing down that 2-day low, and this is how we have finished. So if we look at, we'll look at the daily. Actually, we'll look at the 1 hour. Oh, that's too messy. I don't want everybody to see anything. We'll just jump into the daily. So if I take this off and jump into the daily for you guys, this is what we currently look like. So we've had this, we've pushed up, broke, retracement, covered up all the fair value gaps. We've come up, fair value gaps again filled. The only one thing here is that we've got a fair value gap here, so I'm thinking they might try and come down and then push and go for these. Because like I mentioned on the weekly, we've done this fair value gap, pushed up, broke this high ever so slightly, came down, filled this fair value gap. So I think on the daily they might just do something on the Monday to possibly fill this in and then possibly push up. But this was a good week for me. I'm happy with the trading that I did, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, please comment and share, and if I have a trade next week on Monday, I will try and record it, show you my entry, show you my exit, show you why I entered, and we will take it from there then. So yeah, I will speak to you guys next week.